Hi again guys, episode 6 of Area 52, and it's small screen day. Looking at a few things today from the Shield TV series, Wonder Woman, Arrow, but we're going to start off with the Avengers. Yep, out today on Blu-Ray, DVD, all those sorts of formats. What more can we say about this film? Biggest film of the year by far, one of the highest grossing films of all time, is now on the small screen. And delighted to say it's just as good on the small screen as it was on the big screen. If you haven't seen this film, you're one of the few people who didn't. Go check it out. Even if you're not into comic book films, this is a great film. It's about as close to a near perfect action adventure as you're gonna get. Story's brilliant, characters are brilliant, and all the action set pieces are there. Wouldn't expect anything less from Joss Whedon. Brilliant. Get it on Blu-ray. Looks amazing in HD. Looks just as good on the small screen as it does on the big screen. I'm giving it big fat 10 out of 10 for this one. Can't go wrong with it. Go check it out. Moving along. Coming soon, Arrow launches 10th of October in the US. Still no release date over here in the UK. We do know it's going to be on Sky One as part of their autumn schedule, but still no confirmed release date. Was a little bit apprehensive about this at first. Green Arrow, great character in the comics. Not one of my favourites, I will admit, but you know, like the guy, like the character. A lot of him seen in Smallville recently. Was a bit wary, thinking, you know, how can they switch it from Smallville to his own series? The more and more trailers that come out of this, the more and more excited I am getting. It does look like it's going to be an absolutely amazing show. Some great actors signed on board, and this week coming out news that Jeff Johns himself will be writing an episode. He's confirmed he will be writing episode 7. It will feature the Huntress. Even more excitement for this. I am so looking forward to Arrow. I hope it's going to be as good as it looks from the previews, and hope it gets its second series. From what I've seen of it so far, it's looking like it's going to deserve it. More on that when we get a release date on the UK, and hopefully we'll get a good few reviews on here about that one as well. Moving along. Doctor Who at the weekend, A Town Called Mercy. Quick review of this episode. Now, big Doctor Who fan, love it. Matt Smith is fantastic as the Doctor. As with every Doctor changeover, I've always liked the previous one, was never sure of him. Matt Smith's really taken the character to make his own, and he's doing an amazing job. Having said that, Town Called Mercy, not my favourite episode. Something was missing from it. I can't really put my finger on it. Amy and Rory, kind of underutilised. We're there for what seemed like the sake of being there. Great story, great little episode, just missing something. Wasn't the best. Seemed to me like it was more setting up the Doctor's mood for future episodes. Obviously, Amy and Rory's departure, and what we've got to come from the Doctor. Still a good episode. This is the beauty of Doctor Who at the moment. Even its bad episodes are good. Worth checking out, but for me, just a 6 out of 10 this week. Looking forward to next week's episode though. And that's about it on that one. Right, couple of rumours going around now. 2 new TV series slated. Shield, Joss Whedon obviously confirmed to produce the Shield TV series. He has come out and said this week that it will feature new characters. It's going to take place alongside, but not as part of the Marvel movie universe. So he's going to bring new characters into Shield, and it's going to be its own thing from what he said. It's going to tie in slightly to the movie universe, but in his own words, what he didn't want was a series of, oh, Iron Man's here this week, Hulk's here this week. You know, basically those guys are going to be part of it, but not exactly, you know, a major part. Really looking forward to this. Really going to be intrigued to see what Joss does with Shield, see what direction it goes in. Hopefully we'll get more information about that over the coming weeks. Finally this week, Amazon. The CW has picked up Amazon to run alongside Arrow as part of its scheduling. Really interesting move this from DC, CW and Warner Brothers all together. Big debate as to how they were going to produce a Justice League film and introduce all the characters. Is there a possibility that they're going to tie their TV series into the film series? Not a bad way of doing it, if you want my opinion. Very short time scale. They've announced 2015 for a release date of Justice League. incredibly short time scale to get the characters out there that they need to get out. But the way it's going, if they follow this pattern, obviously we've got Man of Steel coming out later next year, and then they'll have Green Arrow and potentially Wonder Woman all set up ready. Not a bad way of doing it, if you want me to be honest. Alan Heinberg has come on as scriptwriter for it. David E. Kelly's series well-known pilot was absolutely slated, so we've gone over to Alan Heinberg. This guy's wrote Wonder Woman himself, so he knows the character, so hopefully you can expect big things from that going forward. And all's looking quite well for the DC universe coming onto the screen as well. Hopefully will work just as well as the Marvel. Avengers, as we talked about earlier in the episode, has set the benchmark now for all future comic movies, including Marvel Phase 2 itself. So, you know, are DC going down a separate route with the TV? Hopefully they are. Great way of doing it, and expecting big things from the CW. Looking forward to both those series, Arrow and Amazon, and hopefully we'll get some reviews of them later as they come along. Right, reached 100 views already on this channel. Not the biggest milestone, I know, but you know, you've got to start somewhere. Thank you very much to everyone who has watched the shows. I hope you like what you're seeing. Anything you want to see, any what you think wants to talk about, drop us a comment in the box below. Subscribe, click the button at the top, and you know, get in touch with us. We're on Twitter at Area 52 Gaming. We're on Tumblr and on Tout. So loads of ways to get in touch with us. Let us know what you think. Let us know what we could do better, what we could add in. We're open to all comments. Brand new channel, looking to, you know, really expand, and thank you to you guys who have watched so far. Share it with your friends, point them in our direction if you like what you're seeing. That's all we've got for this for today. Another show tomorrow talking about a bit of movie news, and then back on Thursday for the comics news. Thanks a lot again for watching, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.